Winter turns to spring, summer turns to fall. You never get it all to be done. And winter turns to rain, and rain it turns to shine. And I wish you were mine once again. Night it turns to day, you teardrop into a wave. You cry to someone for to stay. And wonder turns to hope, a laugh after a joke might turn into a blessing of all times. For the seasons change without end, there's nothing for you to end. Eternal ways, just look at them and yearn. Simply look at them.
In 1999 and the following 6 years, well, I had a band and 3 fine guys, and we did a lot of touring. We were touring in Germany, we did gigs in Denmark, and even went to United States. And we had quite a bit of airplay here in German radio stations, so even in Sweden, I believe. Yeah, quite a moving time and a lot of fun. And so it's fun looking back, sure. When writing songs, it always starts with a feeling. You can't sit down and say you want to write a song. It doesn't work that way for me, personally. There's a feeling, and you let yourself go into somewhere where this song takes you. And you gotta put it down on a piece of paper, and you gotta play it for the first time. It's a magical moment. If you play the song for the first time, and somehow you realize what it does to you and what it might does to other people, but surely you don't know. But it's always adventurous. Writing a song, and that moment, that very moment, the song comes pouring out of you. And so it's a magical moment to me always. And it's always been a magical moment to me. After learning about classical music and a certain amount of time of practicing at the piano, writing at the piano, playing the guitar, writing with a guitar, what I found out for myself, that I wanted to put these two parts together. So the music I always have been doing, which were songs and text poetry, and classical elements. And so in recent CDs I tried to put it together, and it's a project which is going to take quite a long time, I believe, because it's always fascinating and interesting. So the sound of an orchestra, which is great and enormous, and along the sensibility of a song, and what a song can do to you and to everybody. So that's what I'm working on. It's what I'm interested in mostly. And hopefully someday get it on the stage to make it work not only on a CD but on a stage live. So let's see what happens. Sometimes people ask me if they have an idea, if they have thoughts, and they're not able to talk to anybody just at that moment, what to do with them. So who am I to tell them? But there's one thing I can tell them, and that's what I'll do always. And I say, just take a piece of paper and make a brief note. It might be that the poems come pouring through, or it might be if you have an instrument alongside and you play an instrument, it doesn't matter what, if a violin or a flute or guitar or piano, that doesn't matter. It might be that a song comes pouring through, or a piece of a song that makes you feel good. To me, I'm of the opinion everybody should write if only he or she can. And there's nothing more precious than own thoughts to be put down, or to be performed, or to be told to the people. And so that's what I believe in. And I believe in the power of words and music put together. And so that's why I'm doing songs. And that's why I'm writing music alongside and always mix it with the words, with poetry. So I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. As you can say, my biography, or so my person. And just if you please, just have a look at my website from time to time, which is www.markus-zosel.de. And so it might be that we have the chance to talk along the way somewhere after some gig, or so I would be glad and looking for it. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for listening. Thank you. I bought it on the night train. Denver was heading for my final destiny. I was heading on that midnight train to Nashville. I'm talking about Nashville, Tennessee. So tell all my good friends about me. Give him a shaking hand from me. Tell him I made it big in Nashville. I'm talking about Nashville, Tennessee. Sweet, 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 sweet Nashville. Sweet, sweet Nashville, Tennessee. Sweet, 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 sweet Nashville. I'm talking about Nashville, Tennessee. I'm talking about Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. Tina, you just listen to my song, simply read out of my heart, just words unsung. Tina, why didn't you just turn around? I've been always wondering why you didn't stay. Wherever I may travel, yes, I will meet you there. Whatever distant places I see,